Hello. Ah, fuck. Come on. Just start up, buddy. You can do it. Please. Thank you. Hey. Hi. Hello, all. Back again with more Ace Attorney. It's been a few days. Which gotta really help me with the, Not gonna help me solve this case that I was absolutely fucking struggling last time. But yeah, I'm sorry. I'm starting a little late. I've had a very eventful evening, let's just put it that way. And, sorry, my voice is a little weak. But, yeah. I'll get right back to it, and, I pray to God that it doesn't get any harder than this. February 16, 1:14 PM, Discord defend lobby number 4. I don't remember what voice I was giving this guy. Somehow like a how are you doing? Do nothing. Oh, well, maybe I lied there a little bit, something like that. Miss Falk. I'm sorry. How was it? Thanks. You're real good. You really hooked me up. Thanks. Yeah, we're almost there. Once I prove that she committed the crime. Yeah, there's one more big obstacle we've got to get past. Obstacle? Yeah, motive. Why would Melissa Foster kill the policewoman anyway? Motive, huh? Anyway, we're still badly in need of information. Information? Right. What we need the most is info about this Melissa Foster herself. All we know is that she's a student studying literature. And one more thing. What is it? Well, the incident that happened 5 years ago, of course. The kidnapping murder case that Zebra Boy is on death row for. I didn't do nothing. I didn't kill nobody. I never lie. Mr. Flawless? Fuck. In that case, tell us more about him. About what happened 5 years ago. Well, okay, I trust you. That day, 5 years ago, I dreamt of it. Every day, I dream of it. No, he didn't dream. Oh, Jesus Christ. This picture, it reminds me of everything. The bridge looks the same, just like then, 5 years ago. Why did we not have any discussion beforehand? I guess because the court, like the trial was gonna be on a really short notice, and Mia didn't have any time to, actually talk to Flawless. Like to fall apart any minute. It's been broken like that for at least 5 years. Sorry, buddy, but you sound like the one that could fall apart at any minute. Very true, I did kidnap her. 5 years ago, I kidnapped my girlfriend. Dahlia Hall. Wait. Huh? Huh? Huh. But... Huh. Questions. Your girlfriend? Huh? Hey, hold on there. Did you say Hawthorne? The victim's last name? Dahlia Hawthorne. Valerie's little sister. What? Are you serious? Now go. No. Okay, I'll let her go. Shut up. Getting closer, and I kill her. Sorry, but you're not gonna get the chance. The victim back then was Valerie Hawthorne. At first I thought shooting someone for kidnapping was crossing the line, but It was to protect her little sister. I can understand why she did it.
Whoa, no protect sister. Valerie betrayed me. Betray us.
Is there a reason he talks like this? Well, actually, I think the lack of proper grammar might be his least problem with. I mean, he's got good teeth considering how he chews on that ball. What do you mean she betrayed you?
Everything. All lies. All make-believe. Kidnapping too.
A make-believe kidnapping?
Dolly, my girlfriend. My love. My teen angel.
Sorry, just out of curiosity. Okay. Okay, now there could be something I'm not... something that I, But Dolly and Dolly couldn't be the same person, could they? I mean, to be honest, nothing here exactly incites that they couldn't be. Because, like, I think the idea was that they were... Like... She's a Hawthorne, I know. Melissa Foster is not her actual name. Oh, jeez, fucking Christ, Oh no, God. It's only been like 4 weeks since I did the first case, but like... Well, anyways, what I'm trying to say here is that if they're the same person, that's a 6 year long... It's a 6 years of age gap, which... In this case, or like, right now, I mean, a little weird, but not really something I'm gonna start commenting about, but if at the time, 5 years ago, yikes. Anyways. Did she actually say, my teen angel? He's seen that one too many soap operas. Okay.
I'll do anything she says. Anything Dolly says.
Anything Dolly says? Hold on a minute. What you're saying is that the kidnapping 5 years ago was planned by...
Yeah, me and Dolly. And Valerie too.
Valerie was in on it?
Dolly's family rich. Jewelry business. We got one jewel. That's what we thought. Me and Dolly have wrote kidnap note. We sent to her dad. Asked for $2 million diamond. Tell him make exchange on Dusky Bridge.
Has he just not seen the sun in 5 years and that's why... Sorry, I shouldn't question that. It just bothers me. Because I didn't pick up on this earlier, but now that he's talking a lot more, I'm very much seeing the lack of... Like... I'm not good enough with grammar myself to actually say exactly what he's lacking, but this is not... This ain't right.
When we told him Valerie make transfer, cause she knew detective. Having a police detective in your pocket is a useful thing, all right. In the end, you were planning on splitting the 2 million three ways, huh?
Never mind.
Yeah, but that woman. A woman, Valerie, she do it for real. She shoot at me for real, me and Dolly.
Bang.
I was showing arm, Dahlia. She jumped in river.
Huh? You don't mean she jumped on purpose to you?
I couldn't do it. I could never push her. Anyway, I blacked out. Wake up with police all over. And that's when they decided to give you the death sentence. I couldn't believe it. That woman, she betrayed me.
Oh man, there he flaws. He killed her. He threw her off the bridge. He threw my beloved sister into the roaring river 40 feet below. I was there. I saw it.
It's 5 years. All I wonder is why? Why did she lie? That's all I want to know.
So that's why you called her. I want to hear the truth from Valerie herself.
Well, boom, I forget what she looked like, so I tell her to wear a scarf. I don't want to hurt her, just ask why. Why? Why did you lie? Why did you betray me? I just want to hear answer come from her mouth. That's all.
Now that's why you made a crazy escape like that.
Just one thing, zebra boy. My senses are tingling all over. Tell me, Mr. Flawless, do you have any coffee on you? I mean, where is it?
Huh? Where's what?
Come on now, Kitten. The ransom, the $2 million diamond. Remember now? Did you give it back to Pops? Did the police take it? I don't know.
Fucking valid, actually. Huh? You don't know?
No, really. I don't know. He's gone with Dahlia.
With Dahlia?
That day, on the bridge. Dahlia put it in the backpack. Now gone with Dahlia. Gone forever. Into Eagle River.
You disappeared with Dahlia, huh? Wait a minute.
I'm gonna come back in now. We're all about ready to go.
Mr. Flawless, just one more question. When you said with Dahlia, do you mean the diamond is still missing? Along with the body of Dahlia Hawthorne?
Never found her. My sweet Dahlia.
Never found her?
Swallowed by river. Gone. Dahlia. My teen angel.
Yeah, you probably might not want to say that in court. To be honest, it's not like the judge is gonna be fucking thrilled about that. Ugh.
Your teen angel. How old was she anyway?
Finally, somebody's asking the real fucking questions here.
Just 14.
14? I guess you were robbing cradles for diamonds.
She plans a fake kidnapping and disappears in the river with a rock worth 2 million. Man oh man, angels these days.
Flawless takes the fall, and guess I want my ticket to death row. Is Dahlia Hawthorne an angel, or is she really a... Edville?
It's time, Kitten. It looks like we have a few more ices up our sleeve now.
You bet. Diamond at the court record. A $2 million gem. Used as a ransom for Dahlia. Lost to Eagle River 5 years ago.
The training wheels come off now, Mia. You've got to strike while the iron is hot. That's one of my rules. Remember it.
Man who lives by law rules. February 16, 1:49 p.m. District Courtroom number 4. Oh yeah, sure. Now then, let's continue with the trial of Mr. Terry Flawless. Hey, witness, are you feeling better? Yes, Your Honor. I'll try my best. You're a brave young lady. Not this again. I can understand the defense lawyer wanted to get her client off the hook. However, to try and pin the crime on an innocent student is... What are you talking about? My witness is not the person on trial here. She's an innocent bystander who witnessed a violent crime, that's all. Slams desk. What possible reason would a girl like this have for murdering a policewoman? It's certainly hard to imagine this woman as a murderer. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, fuck. Just a moment. Okay. Hey cat, what you doing? I figure that's why I have to establish next. Well, Miss Faye, do you have any evidence of motive? Yes, of course. I think.
Well, you're still acting as tame as a kitten. Kitten.
Mr. Armando?
Listen, a lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets.
That's where that originates from? Oh my fucking god, this is a layer of lawyering. A lawyer of layering. Huh?
Smiling on the outside while your guts are twisted in knots is the mark of a pro.
Maybe so, but I wish you would quit grinning at me like that. Excuse me? May I speak, Mr. Judge?
Oh, of course. Mr. Josh is ready anytime you like.
I would like to say something. Some people here are suspicious of me, right? Oh my god, my voice is actually just fucking dying. Of me, right? That's why I at least wanted you, Mr. Judge, to know that it's not true.
I see. You're such an honest and upstanding young lady. It looks like this witness is a real professional.
What do you mean?
Look at that 100-watt smile. Just when things are darkest for her, click. She lights right up.
Fucking Christmas tree.
Very well then. Let's hear what the witness has to say.
Melissa Foster's history. I was out of the country until the year before last. Who fucking phrases it like that? Until I entered college, I had never even been to Eagle Mountain before, and I certainly don't have any reason for wanting to hurt a police officer. Holding a grudge and killing an officer who testified against you 5 years ago? Or kidnapping a poor girl? I just think the defendant is a terrible, terrible monster.
Out of the country, eh? Precisely. Furthermore, she has no possible motive for committing murder. Indeed. You're up to bat, Kitten. Sharpen those claws and put on your best smile.
You bet. Somehow I had to tie her in this case. That's a Foster's history. I was out of the country until the year before last. We'll just save here because... Wait, do I keep my... Yeah, okay. I actually didn't have that bad of a score because I reloaded so many times because of the fact that it was just going fucking terrible. I don't know if I get penalized for unnecessary pestering, but I don't think I should be. So what country were you living in then? We were all living abroad, but after my parents were killed.
It was a brutal civic war. She had to try to make her way back home alone.
I lost everything. I didn't even have any personal identification. What kind of sub-story is this? What do I do? Should I press her for details? Yeah, press harder. Just fucking destroy her. Witness, answer my question. I'll even repeat it for you. What country were you in?
Your Honor, this line of questioning is childish. What country she was in and how many languages she may speak are irrelevant here. What we're here to evaluate is whether this witness has any connection to this case.
I lived abroad ever since I was a little girl. That's why I could never have known Mr. Flawless or Detective Hawthorne.
Yes, I think we've established that point. Yes, indeed. Well then, shall we add what you just stated to the official testimony?
Yes, please, Mr. Judge. Naturally, I didn't know either the victim or the defendant. You didn't know either person? Are you certain of that? Sorry, I tried to do like... I started instinctively doing Phoenix voice when I started pressing things. And I realized it's not Phoenix we're playing as. Phoenix noises.
Objection.
Anyways. Yes, I'm afraid I'm rather shy around people.
Oh well, that can't be helped. I've heard the fucking opposite.
Why is she just agreeing with everything that comes out of her mouth?
The first time you saw either of them was when they were on the bridge, correct?
Yes, it really was a coincidence. Until I entered college, I had never even been to Eagle Mountain before. I forgot to press that, sorry. So what made you decide to go to Eagle Mountain anyway? I just love being outdoors, picnics, hiking. You know, that sort of thing. You don't look like much of a hiker to me, but you do look like a digger of sorts.
Wow, damn!
But Eagle Mountain is a 2-hour drive from here, and no trains run through there. There are plenty of mountains that are closer or easier to get to. Well, I went there once with the college hiking club. I fell in love with its stark, desolate beauty and its cold, yet romantic gloominess. Didn't know you were such a goth.
Like the actual original goth, the ones that lived on the mountains and, you know... Anyways.
By the way, what's the name of your college?
The prosecution objects to any questions that involve the witness' private life. Huh? All that matters is that she's a material witness to a crime. The witness doesn't need to respond to questions that are clearly malicious in intent.
Thank you. Geez, God, really gone too far.
Miss Faye, you're treading on thin ice here.
How is that of anything? Talk about sensitivity. And I certainly don't have any reason for wanting to hurt a police officer.
Slams desk.
Perhaps, but your behavior that day was very suspicious. Not only have you contradicted yourself here in court, but you know things you shouldn't. For example, the scratches on the trunk of the car. Well, that's...
Nine. Unfortunately, Miss Faye, your last statement proves nothing.
Oh, really? And why is that?
The witness came to the police station once to identify the suspect. It's entirely possible that, at that time, an officer showed her this photo. That seems like a rather serious mistake. Oh, that's the oldest trick in the prosecutor's book.
That's not fair. That wicked inmate. I'll never be able to forget that horrible day. On the grudge and killing the officer who testified against you 5 years ago. A grudge? Well, the policewoman's testimony was crucial, wasn't it? Crucial in getting the defendant sentenced to death.
Yes, and that's precisely why he harbored such deep anger against her. So much anger that he forgot his own guilt. Sam's desk.
My client has always maintained that he's innocent of those charges. He seems rather forgetful. Your client, I mean. Not only did he forget about what he did, but he forgot the poor policewoman as well. What do you mean by that? Your client, he forgot what the detective looked like, right? It's too bad for her that he didn't forget about her testimony as well. Well, she's right about that. Mr. Follis is kind of forgetful.
Press harder!
You said he forgot what the detective looked like. What did you mean by that? And well, you couldn't tell who she was without some kind of identification, right?
Quite right. That's why the victim was wearing a scarf as identification.
Why, if I had been wearing a white scarf that day, then he probably would have tried to kill me.
That's true. He's clearly a bitter man.
It's bad. Mr. Follis' reputation just keeps getting worse and worse. Sometimes it's best not to poke too deep. What should I do with that last statement?
Have you added to the testimony? Slam the desk!
Your Honor, that what the witness just said just now was tremendously important. I'd like you add it to the official testimony.
The prosecution has no objection. After all, the defendant is a killer and a mentally unbalanced one at that. That testimony only helps to further prove that point.
No, that's not why I...
Enough. Witness, if you would.
My pleasure, Mr. Judge.
I guess I'm lucky I wasn't wearing a white scarf.
What do you mean by lucky? Well, it's February now. Everyone is wearing scarves. If I had accidentally worn a white scarf like he said,
then you yourself might have been killed. That would have been a terrible loss for this world. Eh? Huh. Looks like you pressed too hard this time, Kitten.
Mr. Armando?
Keep looking around and you're going to lose sight of the finish line. Justice is blind, but she's not deaf. Sometimes you have to know when not to talk. I don't care. It did not penalize me in any way. Like, okay, yeah. They all think he's an insane killer, but it's gonna be even bigger of a revelation once I prove them wrong.
Oh, kidnapping a poor girl. I just think the defendant is a terrible, horrible monster.
You know, I actually like the way that there's like... I like the fact that every time they add something to the testimony, or whenever they cut back to the testimony, the next line works with the previous statement in the testimony that was just pressed, or that was recently added, or then how the conversation about the first statement goes. I don't know if I made any sense with that, but like I'm a big fan of that. Very, very impressive writing work, as they say.
You know about that incident? But weren't you out of the country until the year before last? Oh, well, I saw a report about the escaped convict on the news. They had an in-depth report about this whole history.
So you were still living abroad 5 years ago, is that right?
Yes. I can't let her get away with these lies.
Listen to me, she's neck deep in this whole thing. Somehow you're just going to have to get her to show the court her true self. Okay, what do I do? What do? Wait, doesn't this contradict with...
You know either person? Are you certain of that? Yes, I'm afraid I'm rather shy around people.
Oh well, that can't be helped. No. Yeah, we're not gonna get the... Now the question is, what does the game want me to do exactly? God, I wish I remembered the, wish I remembered the first trial day. A bit smug, huh? It's been only 2 days since... Do I just drop the, do I just immediately hit the, jackpot on this? Fuck, I think I need to press something here. Wasn't that what Von Karma kept doing? The whole winger wagging.
Oh, no, he was snapping his fingers. Never mind. Edgeworth has always had the whole, like a, nah, nah, nah. Hmm. I'm not sure what the game exactly wants me to do here. This case is really difficult because it doesn't go step by step like they normally go. It just throws you to the deep end and I'm just stuck here. Though my task here is specifically to establish a motive, so I can't just save again because I need to do all the pressing again if I don't save now. So I'm gonna do it here. That's not right. Never mind. Or then... No. Okay, we're not gonna talk about the fact that it's only been 2 days since the, Wait, but that doesn't... Is it... He never met the... He never met the fucking... He never met Flawless. She never... No, like... No, she never met Flawless. So, like... Okay, that is the thing. It's the fact that it's not white. Yeah, like, she wouldn't have a reason to know about the scarf. Cat, I'm sorry, but I know I just got home, but, like, would you mind letting me stream for just a little bit, please? I understand you want attention, but I tried playing with you beforehand and you weren't budging. Would you stop eating the mouse cord, please? Please. Fella. Sorry, I need to get him out of there. If he keeps yoinking that, then it's not gonna be good for the stream. And he might also disconnect my internet cable if he really wants to. Okay, I think he's relatively peaceful now. Oh, he's in my lap. Now he's leaving. Oh, good God. Don't drop that. Please don't drop that. Don't break it. Please. Just go on. No, don't tip that over. Ugh, come on, cat. Would you make up your mind? Do you want to stay in my lap or do you want to leave? That's not your phone. That is really not your phone. Oh no, not there. Anywhere but there, please. Okay, thank you. Alright. Sorry. Yeah, he just wants a bit of attention right now. Witness, I want you to look at this photo you took. It's hard to see in this photo, but look at the scarf the victim wore as identification.
Ah, you're talking about the scarf right here, eh?
Yes, that's it. The scarf the policewoman was wearing. I've got her now. Just don't mess up. But that's strange. In your testimony, you said the following. I guess I'm lucky I was wearing a white scarf.
Why?
This is the scarf you identified as belonging to the victim. It clearly doesn't look white to me. Yeah, this is what I'd be saying the whole fucking court case. Why? Did they just like, it's close enough, you know?
Well, it was foggy that day, and it was raining as well. It's not surprising that she mistook it for white.
Sorry, but not this time. The witness just confirmed that this was the victim's scarf.
Yes, but what's the significance? It's true that the scarf doesn't look white, but
there's only one explanation for this mix-up. The reason why the witness thought the scarf was white is...
oh. Wow. Huh? What the fuck happened?
Witness, have you ever seen this note? Note? No, never.
It's top secret evidence. There's no reason that you would have.
I wonder about that. What do you mean? This note shows Mr. Fawley's instructions to the victim regarding their meeting. It says, wear a white scarf from the identification.
White scarf? Huh!
Witness, you knew what this note said. It's because you knew that you slipped up and mistakenly said white scarf. Well, Miss Foster?
Order! Mr. Edgeworth, I'm waiting for an explanation. I'm quite sure this note wasn't leaked to the public.
And yet, this witness knew exactly what the note said. At the time of the murder, the number of people that knew were quite limited. Terry Fawley is one. The person who wrote the note, Valerie Hawthorne, is another. And finally, one more person.
Did you say one more person? That's right, a person that no one would have suspected. Have you figured it out, Kitten?
You know, actually, now that we think about it, it's really weird that the name Dahlia pops up in the fucking notes. Like, Valerie wrote about her long dead sister needing to hear about this in the note. And we're just acting like, oh yeah, no, this is fine. She just, you know, she relives that day, you know, regularly. And she thinks her sister is still around. Which she is, but that's a completely different point. Yep. The person that knew the contents of this note was... That person is... Dahlia Hawthorne.
Dahlia Hawthorne? I never heard that name before.
Look at the victim's note. This is what it says. Talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time. There's her name right here, right there.
What's this? So who is this person? This Dahlia Hawthorne? Huh. Miss Faye must be desperate if she's trying to bring the dead back to life. The dead? Dahlia Hawthorne was the victim's deceased youngest sister. She was killed in a crime 5 years ago. Killed in a crime? I don't like crime. You don't mean? Yes, she was kidnapped and killed by Terry Fawley.
You said she was killed, but was she really?
What are you implying?
Of course, people thought she had died 5 years ago, when she fell off Dusky Bridge and was lost in the Eagle River. However, her corpse never found. She was declared legally dead 5 years ago. As far as the law is concerned, Dahlia Hawthorne is officially dead. The fact remains that her body was never recovered. Dahlia Hawthorne was 14 years old 5 years ago. If she were still alive, she would be 19 now. Melissa Foster. I believe that's the same age you are. Even you couldn't. Miss Faye, you're not saying. But I am. That's precisely what I'm saying. Wait, actually, now that I start thinking, was it so that actually the only person that ever beat Edgeworth in court before Phoenix came around was Mia or something like that? Is that why? Because he had a grudge? No, I don't. God, I don't remember the fucking interpersonal relationships or interpersonal relationships of these characters that well. A lot that was established in the first game completely, you know, forgotten in the second one. Well, it wasn't forgotten in the sense that they would have been made uncanon, but just more like just not really brought up much. This witness before us is the girl that was kidnapped and killed 5 years ago. This girl is in fact Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
What? Oh, nice work. That was like tossing a grenade into a 3-alarm fire. But unless you can tie all the loose ends together, you're nothing but a hit-and-run arsonist.
I understand.
Sure, I'm good somebody does. I'm glad. Fuck!
If I can express the true nature, I can turn this whole case on its head. Nice my chance to make Mr. Edgeworth squirm.
Witness, just who are you anyway? I didn't think it would come to this. That's enough, you don't have to say any more, witness.
Yes, I understand.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, explain yourself, eh? Your Honor, I have an admission to make. I honestly never thought the defense would pursue the matter this far. You don't mean... Yes, the prosecutor's office isn't filled with fools, you know. Naturally, we conduct full background checks on all of our witnesses.
What did he say?
Huh, looks like the kid knew. He knew the true identity from the get-go.
No, wait, then why?
If you hadn't revealed her secret, he wasn't going to say anything about it. All he wanted was her testimony, so he made a little trade. Let me introduce you to the victim's younger sister, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. Wow, it's like we've been here before. But I thought she died 5 years ago, eh? We thought so as well, but, well, as you can see...
Why did she hide her identity for 5 years?
That has nothing to do with the current case. She was merely an accidental witness to a crime.
Accidental? I don't believe that for a minute. For the last 5 years she's been playing the role of victim. And now we find her acting suspiciously at the scene of another murder.
Really, Miss Faye, I must say your strategy here is painfully obvious. You're trying to pin your client's crime on an innocent witness in order to win. At any cost.
How dare you?
And please, let us take a moment to think. 5 years ago, this girl was kidnapped and nearly killed. But even worse than that, 5 years later, Dahlia Hawthorne lost something much more precious, her big sister. Miss Faye must be insane to even suggest that she murdered her. What? I'm inclined to agree with the prosecutor's logic. Miss Faye, do you have any evidence to back up your assertion? What possible reason would this witness have for killing her beloved sister? I think I know where this one's going.
Well, you see, I thought I was winning. Somehow he's turning around on me.
Huh. I think you need a little push in the right direction, Kitten. The defense is prepared to present evidence supporting our claim.
Ah, that wasn't me. It was this guy, this crazy coffee addict.
Not addict, huh? I think we've heard enough empty threats from you, old man. Huh, what makes you think they're empty, boy?
Because your prodigy looks like she's sweating bullets. I am sweating bullets. Hopefully nobody used them to kill me later down the line.
You think you're in a tough spot, huh?
Of course, aren't I?
No. You just arrived at the moment of truth, that's all. Whether you win or lose, that's up to you.
Up to me?
Huh. The rations of youth, how charming.
It's coming from someone younger than me.
Now then, let's not waste any more time, Miss Faye. What motive would this witness have for murdering her own sister, Valerie Hawthorne? Le Diamond. Oh, what is this? Is this the defense's idea of a joke? If so, I certainly don't get the punchline. Well, Miss Faye?
Oh, that was... the rashes of youth.
The rash of you, why is he pointing further in such... How would you mean that's not the thing? That witness stayed hidden for 5 years, Kitten. There must be a good reason for that. And somehow it must be involved Barry Hawthorne.
Okay, one more time, Mia. You gotta read the call record more careful with this.
How is that not the right answer? Now let's not waste any more time. Miss Faye? What motive would this witness have for murdering her own sister, Barry Hawthorne? I thought it's the fucking money!
I thought that was literally what it...
Oh my god. Okay. So this is either gonna be the fact that, like... Because she fucked up. She betrayed both Dahlia and Terry. I thought the money was the fucking obvious, you know... The failed heist was the obvious answer to this, but apparently obvious is not something that this game fucking does. Yeah, I don't think I have anything. I don't think I have anything else here than the fact that she inadvertently led to her, you know, death. Or close to death experience. Is that not correct? Are you fucking... No, I cannot believe how fucking demanding this game actually is. Okay, then what the fuck would it be then, if it's not... Did I press the wrong thing last time, or am I fucking losing it? Or is it literally just herself? Is the fact that she... Okay, because there are so many angles to look at this from. Is it Valerie herself? Because she would... Like, she betrayed them. She also is the only other person that knows of the fucking incident that occurred. And because... Or is it the fact that... Is it Terry because Terry needed to be... Like, she needed to manufacture a situation where Terry would be put behind bars. Like, this fucking question mark after question mark. There's so many goddamn angles to this. And the couple things I have tried thus far
apparently just were not the fucking right thing. Or is it the fucking note then? Oh fuck, it might be the note actually. It's the truth of the matter. But also I don't, because what I don't understand is this, is the bottom text, like, is this part of the conversation? No, no, wait, of course it couldn't be. Because Terry doesn't know that Dahlia lives. Though also I'm shocked that he doesn't recognize Dolly on the stand either, but like, whatever, he clearly doesn't know his women. He's mixing up his women again. But, I guess it has to be the note then. Okay, it's the note. Fair enough. It's not the fact. Yeah, okay. We haven't gone into the whole meat of the matter yet. The story starts after Terry Falls escaped. He called Valerie and told her he wanted to meet. This is the note she left. He says, talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time the whole truth must come out. Valerie Hawthorne gave Dahlia a warning. She told her she was going to reveal the truth to the whole world. The whole truth? There was a dangerously important secret between Valerie and Dahlia. That's the reason Dahlia felt she had to kill Valerie. We keep her mouth shut permanently. Objection! A terrific story, Miss Faye. If you like fiction, that is. You don't? Enlighten the court, Miss Faye. What was the secret that was so important? Where's your evidence? Dahlia and Valerie Hawthorne and Terry Fallis. There's only one important secret that connects them all. Oh yes, I know the secret. Your Honor, the defense would like to request further testimony. What testimony? Regarding the kidnapping 5 years ago, we believe it will explain a lot of things, such as the nature of the important secret between the Hawthorne sisters. Very well. I'll grant your request for further testimony. I know it will be painful for you, but you can enlighten us once more, my little maple leaf. Yes, I'll try, Mr. Judge. Putting on the old charm one more time, Dahlia. This will be the last time you hide behind your womanly wiles. 5 years ago. 5 years ago, I was kidnapped by Mr. Fallis. The ransom price was a raw diamond. My sister Valerie brought it to the bridge. After she made the exchange, she shot Mr. Fallis in the arm. That's when Mr. Fallis tried to kill me by shoving me off the bridge from behind. I survived, but I was afraid I might be kidnapped again for my family's money, so I decided to change my identity and start a new life. A kidnapping left her emotionally scarred. With her sister's help, she left the Hawthorne family and started all over again. So we're gonna ignore the fact that, like, Terry was, you know, convicted of murdering a person, despite the person actually living. That seems kinda unfair. And we're to believe after all that she murdered her sister? Preposterous! Such a British word. Thank you, Mr. Edgeweb. Miss Faye? Yes, Your Honor. As you heard, the witness is still traumatized from the kidnapping. I'll ask you again to be extremely gentle in your cross-examination. Miss Edgeworth got the jump on me again. Huh, if we're not allowed to fight, then let's twist some arms. Listen up, we still got that info. The ace up our sleeve. What info? Come on, Kitten. Don't say you've forgotten already. The fact that the kidnapping 5 years ago was staged. That's right, it was a fake kidnapping. Terry Fallis told us that in the lobby. I'll do anything she said, and if it only assists. What you're saying is that the kidnapping 5 years ago was planned by?
Yeah, me and Ollie. And Valerie too.
Yes, that's it. The fake kidnapping is your best shot, Mia. That's their secret.
5 years ago.
Five years ago, I was kidnapped by Mr. Wallace.
I'm gonna save here again because this... I don't think I've had a trial where I've made this many mistakes. It could be me just being sloppy. I'm not really in the game right now, but like... It's also really fucking specific about what I can do here.
Did you and Mr. Wallace have a relationship? Yes. As a tutor. You're a tutor in? Mr. Wallace? No, of course not. Don't be ridiculous. Mr. Wallace came to the house to tutor me. Because I'm such a silly little girl. That makes sense. 5 years ago, she was only 14.
He probably came up with the kidnapping plan during that time. The Hawthorns are in the jewelry trade and are quite wealthy, you see. Cat, what you doing? I just started binding the cord, sorry. Quite the clever fellow, that Mr. Wallace. Clever is definitely the word I would use to describe him.
Yeah, I'm right. Can you just call Mr. Wallace a clever fellow? The ransom price was a raw diamond. My sister, Valerie, brought it to the bridge. I know the diamond is valued in the neighborhood of $2 million.
$2 million?
It was still uncut, so it was about the size of a pint of milk.
Milk. A $2 million pint of milk. I don't know what to think about that. You seem to like that very much. The defendant demanded that her sister, Valerie, make the exchange. Not as a detective, of course, but as an individual.
By the way, I want to ask you, Mr. Edgeworth, why do you think he wanted to make the exchange up there on that mountain? If he ever got surrounded, it would have been hard to escape.
There's one thing a kidnapper wants to prevent, and that's police involvement. In a place like that, it would have been easy to tell if he was being followed. With only one entrance to the mountain, he was ensuring his safety.
What a wickedly clever man that Mr. Wallace is. Yeah, right, it was all your plan. Anyway, Valerie brought the diamond to the mountain and after she made the exchange, she shot Mr. Wallace in the arm. That was a dangerous thing to do considering you were being held hostage. Yes, but actually that saved my life.
What do you mean?
You see, Mr. Wallace was holding a knife in his right hand. Somehow I just knew he was going to use it. I knew he was going to use that knife to kill me. Huh? That's why my sister shot him. It was the same me. That's when Mr. Wallace tried to kill me by showing me off the bridge from behind. I'd like to hear more about what happened right at that moment. Well, when Mr. Wallace was shot in the right arm, he let go of me. I was dazed. I turned to try and run away, but Mr. Wallace turned to grab me as well. As he ran past, he and I locked eyes for a second, and he gave me a large bloodthirsty grin.
Bloodthirsty grin? Oh.
And in the next instant...
I advise the call to remember that the river is 18 feet deep and incredibly swift.
I was a strong swimmer, but I was knocked out. When I came to have been carried away by the river to a strange, magical place with berries and butterflies, flowers, and mushrooms that got me oh so high. Sorry, what were we talking about again? I'll never forget that day. The crumbling bridge, nowhere to run. And just one little shove from behind, that was it. Before my sister could catch me, I fell into the river. I survived, but I was afraid I might be kidnapped again from my family's family. And that's why you hid your identity? Yes, I only told my sister.
Very hot there, eh?
Yes, she's the only one who knew about me.
Meanwhile, legally, this witness has been deceased for 5 years.
I didn't ever want something like that to happen to me again. So I decided to change my identity and start a new life. And that new identity was Melissa Foster, right? Yes, my sister helped me get the official paperwork taken care of. That makes sense. Without an insider's help, doing all that paperwork would have been impossible. She was the only person left in the world I could count on. And you? You think I killed her? There's no way I could.
It's the moment of truth for this witness too. Once the truth about the staged kidnapping comes out, everyone in the court will know how much of a Jezebel. What the am I allowed to say that word? She really is.
I got the proof that kidnapping was a hoax.
Doesn't even punish me for pressing all of them. Wait, I did press all this, right? Okay, what here actually proves the fact that the kidnapping is... Any info on this one? Also, Eagle River 5 years ago. There isn't really anything here that proves that Fall is not a particularly smart individual. Okay. What can I do here? The problem I have is the fact that they only talk about the, like, they talk about the diamond and they go really... I guess this would be the point where... Are we just going to make the argument? Okay, this is gonna be a while. This is gonna be a long fucking reach. But are we going to make the argument here that Flawless is completely incapable of making this kind of a plan himself? Fuck it, I'm down. No, that's not correct. That would have been kind of fucking funny, actually.
Maybe it's a note again.
Addiction!
No, it's not the note. Maybe it's a note on the next one, actually. I'm not sure if this game actually...
Addiction!
No. Nah, it's not that, apparently. Damn. Oh, it's the arm. Oh, actually, there is... Okay, there is actually... this. Because I was wondering, how can I use the diamond? But because this was lost with her, that means that she had it. The cat is currently very much demanding my attention. I need to go. I need to scratch him for real fast. Okay, I think the cat is now at peace. Yeah, so it makes sense that I would bring up the diamond here.
Addiction!
Don't make sense that I bring up the diamond here. Never mind then.
Addiction!
Really? Really? Oh, maybe I'm looking at this from the wrong... Well, of course I'm looking at it from the wrong angle. It wants me to do it here, doesn't it?
Addiction!
Nope, does not want me doing that. Maybe it would have taken the...
Addiction!
Nope, not that either. Really? How is this?
Addiction!
No. I'm sorry to think the no is not the answer here, no matter how I try. I figured that we could use that to establish the fact that, like, oh yeah, like, clearly they had something going in cahoots here. Hanging by the witness, unchanged for 5 years. Forty feet above the river. Is the behind thing here? Above, like... Okay, you know, this does not make sense. Why would he... Yeah, why would he do that when the fucking... It's a dead end.
Addicted!
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, Mr. Fall has pushed you into the Eagle River. However, that's hard to believe. But it's true. I felt a push on my back. I'm certain of it. It was Mr. Fallis. I'm sorry, I guess I wasn't clear enough. I shouldn't have said that's hard to believe. I should have said that's impossible. Impossible? I asked the court recall the condition of Dusky Bridge, now and 5 years ago. That bridge hasn't changed one bit in the last 5 years. You shall not push you from behind as you have claimed. Instead of being carried away by the river, you would have been smashed by the bedrock below. Not exactly my turnout thought, but like, okay. Like, the behind was very specific. So I understand how that's connected. I'm most certain deaf. Deaf! How do you dare use such language? You should phrase it more like I would have been unalived by then. Do you understand now, Dolly Hawthorne? The very notion that my client pushed you from behind is impossible. Huh?
Objection!
Your Honor, this evidence occurred 5 years ago. Why, for all we know, the water level in the river may have been higher back then.
Addicted!
By 40 feet from the bridge to the river. A small change of water level wouldn't have made a difference. You're right. If the events occurred just as the witness has testified, and the defendant couldn't have pushed the witness into the river. Young lady, what is the meaning of this, eh? You see...
Objection!
Just a moment, Your Honor. Wow, he's fucking losing it again. It's true that the witness testified that the defendant pushed her into the river. However, she never stated that she fell from the back end of the bridge. What do you mean? After being shot in the arm, it's possible that Mr. Fallis panicked. Therefore, he could have unwittingly pushed her off the side of the bridge. If that's true, or if that's true, she would have fallen into the river. Well, Miss Horton, is Mr. Edgeworth's explanation correct? Now that you mention it, I do remember now when I fell off the bridge. My skirt got caught on one of the bridge's side wires. You can't be serious. Order! Order in the court! It seems Miss Face assault has finally reached its conclusion.
Addicted!
Not now, Mia. There's no time to retreat. Unfortunately for you, this is just the start of Miss Face assault. What? I believe your reasoning went something like this, Mr. Edgeworth. After being shot in the arm, it's possible that Mr. Fall is panicked. Therefore, he could have unwittingly pushed her off the side of a bridge with your stuck-up British accent. However, once again, I'm forced to say that's impossible. Ridiculous? What's so impossible about it? Because your flawed logic contradicts the court record. I don't know. Not this one, actually. Wait, what the fuck were they saying again? I completely forgot. Oh no. Oh no, I wasn't paying attention to the actual discussion. I was so focused on the fucking axe. Oh boy. diamond here. God, if I had just fucking paid attention to what the fuck they were saying. Ugh. I should have paid attention. I really should have paid attention. Fuck. I don't know how I completely fucking glanced over. So, he was going on about the change in. I think the way this is phrased is that it implies specific the fact that the situation is exactly the same as 5 years ago. So this one.
Honor, all the answers are right here in this photo. Take a look at the wires supporting both sides of the bridge.
Okay, I was able to follow well enough. This is not exactly where I was going. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
They extend up to 5 feet off the ground. It would be impossible to push someone off from here.
But let's remember the size and strength of the defendant. Wires like this wouldn't be a problem for him. He could have easily picked up a 14-year-old girl and thrown her over.
So young and already so forgetful, Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Fallis has been shot in the right arm.
Ah.
And more importantly, Mallory Haldern had her gun trained on him at point-blank range. So, Mr. Fallis throwing the witness off the bridge? That is clearly impossible.
By king and country. No, wait, back then this would have been by queen and country. Order. What is the meaning of this?
Nalia Haldern. He jumped into the Eagle River intentionally.
What? What is this? What was the tiger roar? Indeed, what do you mean by such a ridiculous remark?
Yes, it's ridiculous. My sister was there to help me. She had her gun and handcuffs. She could have saved me. Jumping in the raging river like that would have been suicide. Perhaps, but still, that's exactly what you did. You were probably confident that you could handle the swift current. But even more so, you wanted to have much more compelling reasons of jumping in the river.
Oh? Then what was it? What was so important that she would want to jump in the river?
The witness is still alive. This fact alone explains everything. It's why she risked her life by jumping into the rapids of the Eagle River.
The diamond.
5 years ago, something else disappeared along with Dahlia that day. The item that Valerie brought up the mountain with her, the $2 million diamond.
Oh. No, it can't be.
Yes, Dahlia had it all planned from the beginning. The $2 million, she was going to keep it all for herself.
Wow. She comes from a rich family and she's still ready to fuck over literally everybody just to get more money.
She forced Mr. Fallis to help her effect the kidnapping.
Bang.
At the last minute, she betrayed him and threw herself in the river, with the ransom tucked away safely in her backpack.
Oh, she's gotta do the turn. Why, that's ridiculous. Order. Your Honor, 5 years ago, the witness was only 14 years old. Do you really think a 14-year-old is capable of such a demonic plan? Have you seen kids these days? Well, it's good if they can. It's either they cannot plan at all or they can be absolutely fucking devilish.
This woman is a demon.
Wow! Oh, so that should be demon, not demon. Sorry, I'm mispronouncing that because I'm reading it on the fucking fly.
And there was one more person who helped make a demon out of her. Her sister, Valerie Hawthorne.
You mean the victim was involved in the kidnapping plot as well?
Objection!
She was a detective then. You're saying she participated in her sister's kidnapping.
Precisely. I'm sure that if it weighed heavily on her conscience for the past 5 years, this is the sole reason behind the victim's murder.
What do you mean by that?
On the day of the murder, after receiving the phone call from Mr. Fawless, Melanie called her sister, Dahlia, and then she told her what she was planning to do.
Planning to do, eh? She was going to tell the whole truth, as she wrote in her notes.
That is what sealed Valerie Hawthorne's fate. That is when you hatched a demonic plan to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. A plan that would ensure neither of your accomplices to kidnapping would fall. And that is why you killed your sister, Valerie Hawthorne.
Huh? Eh? Who is that laughing at a time like this?
Forgive me, it's just hilarious.
Witness, is that you? You amuse me, woman, Miss Mia Fey. I don't know how to do that one. Huh?
You can certainly weave an exciting tale. Naturally, you have the evidence to back it up, don't you? Evidence? Evidence that I planned the kidnapping, of course. That at 14 I plotted with Mr. Fawless and my sister. And one more thing. What happened to the $2 million diamond? If you can't provide evidence to at least show that.
Well, Miss Fey.
I don't know. What a joke. You, Miss Fey, are you stupid or something? How can I prove a fake kidnapping that happened 5 years ago? I don't even have a decisive proof of Valerie Hawthorne's murder.
Well, it seems that we've come to the end. To be honest, the witness's behavior does raise certain suspicions. However, I am forced to reject the assertion made by the defense.
Of course you are.
Come on, Gumshoe. Come on in with the decisive evidence.
Is this it? Is it really over? The guy has made a fool of me and there's nothing I can do about it.
Huh. Without evidence the trial is over. Who decided that?
Mr. Armando.
Come on now, Kitten. Haven't you figured out that you can make your own rules? For example, even if there's no evidence, there's still testimony.
The testimony?
On the day in question, Dahlia Hawthorne murdered her sister, Valerie Hawthorne. She hid her body in the trunk of Mr. Fawless' stolen car and then went to meet with him. Disguised as her sister, Valerie Hawthorne. That's what you think, right?
Yes, that's right.
In that case, there's only one answer, right? There's only one person left who can testify about Valerie Hawthorne's murder.
There's no proof, there's only one thing left to do. Where's the one person who can testify to that demon woman's crimes?
Well, I mean... She ain't gonna do it. She dead. He ain't gonna do it. He ain't gonna do it either. She did. We don't have enough coffee to keep him going.
Your Honor, the defense wishes to call a new witness.
A new witness, eh?
Yes, we would like to hear the testimony of Derry Flawless.
The defendant?
There's only one person that can shed any further light on the situation. Only one person that knows what Dahlia's role in the kidnapping was. Only one person that can say whether the person in the photo is Valerie Hawthorne, or whether it was in fact her youngest sister Dahlia, disguised as her. There's only one person who can solve this riddle once and for all. And that person is... Derry Flawless.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what is your take on this?
Why not? The prosecution has no objection.
Very well. Bailiff, bring the defendant to the witness stand.
This is my last chance, Mr. Flawless. My last chance to establish Dahlia's guilt. You're all I have left. Help me, Obi-Wan.
Does he actually have Kenobi at the end or not? I'm not sure. Defendant, you've heard everything that's been said up to this point, yeah? I don't believe it. No way. Dahlia died 5 years ago. Mallory betrayed me.
Mr. Wallace, I don't know what she said to you 5 years ago, but no, one thing is clear. Dahlia is very much alive. And you were used for $2 million.
That's all true. Mr. Wallace, there's only one question I want to answer the answer to. 2 days ago on Dusky Bridge, who did you meet? Was it Valley Hawthorne or was it Dahlia Hawthorne?
Dahlia. Dahlia. Did you betray me? 5 years ago she promised never ever betray each other.
Harry.
Dahlia. It's true. You are alive.
You don't trust me anymore? That makes me sad.
Tell the truth. The truth. I believed in you.
I shouldn't need to say it, you should already know. But there's one thing I will say. My life is in your hands right now, Terry. Will? Now you don't want to give me my 13th reason why, would you?
Dahlia.
I will allow Mr. Wallace to testify once and once only. Well then, Mr. Wallace, yours will be the final testimony in this trial. Witness.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I apologize.
What? On water. Please, water. Okay. Talk me water.
Oh well, I guess it will have to be my coffee instead. At least it will match the way he's probably feeling right now. Darker and bitterer than hell itself.
Whoa.
Who Terry Wallace saw?
Out there. 4 p.m. I stopped the car. I was in front of the bridge. She wasn't there, so I waited on bridge. I watched my car from bridge. I never put no body in the car. Finally, one woman came. She stood. Oh fuck. We talked. Then she left. I was Valerie, not my Dahlia.
Mr. Wallace, you're covering for her. Do you think she would do the same for you?
That's enough, Miss Faye. His last statement was a fitting way to end the final testimony of the trial. Well then, Miss Faye, please proceed with your cross-examination.
Is that how you wanted to end, Mr. Wallace? Another guilty verdict to go along with your death sentence?
There's only one person who can stop it, you, Kitten. I think. I'm not sure about this anymore. I wonder how. So this be 5 years in. Well, actually, no, I shouldn't say that. I should say this. I wonder, does Armando ever learn the ability to just conjure coffee on the whim? Because that would be a really cool thing for him to do, like in the middle of a court case, just like summon a cup of coffee, just like have it slide, whistle right past the desk, and arrive in his hand. That'd be a really neat thing. I wonder if we'll ever see that. Sorry, this is a really specific thing for me to hope for, but like. I need to check that one statement I accidentally skipped. Follow me. She left. Okay. Surely they're not gonna be upset with me for being hard on him, right?
According to the note, the meeting was supposed to take place at 4:30. You surely arrived early, didn't you?
It was ready. Already dark too.
You waited on the bridge for 30 minutes?
Well,
Mr. Wallace?
there you go, Mountain. That's Paul. Strong memories.
Why did he just climb up? Could it be he's hiding something here?
Press harder.
She wasn't there, so I waited on bridge.
You're quite early, so you waited on the bridge, correct?
Yeah, I like waiting. I'm used to it.
I'm sure he is, Zebra Boy. Waited 5 years to ask a single question. to find out why a woman betrayed him. To him, 30 minutes must have felt like a blink of the eye. I'll wash my car from bridge. I never put no body in that car.
You're watching the car?
That bridge, other side is broken. Nobody can come from there. So, I was watching car.
What else were you expecting him to do?
I suppose that's the obvious thing to do, but something that's bothering me. I'm getting that feeling. Contradiction? My lawyer senses are tingling.
I wonder what's on the other side of the broken bridge anyway. No one lives there. There's a small shrine up on the mountain, but that's it.
Anyway, nobody came. No car, nothing. Finally, one woman came. She stood in front of me.
Mr. Follis, think carefully now. Are you certain that it was Valerie Hawthorne?
Oh. No, I never lie. It's the truth. It was Valerie. I remember her face.
Wait a minute, if you hadn't remembered her face, then why did you make her wear a scarf as identification?
Sorry, I told a little lie. But the woman I met, she was different from the woman standing here now. She was different. It was Valerie. We talked, then she left.
What did you talk to her about, anyway?
Oh,
Mr. Follis?
Valerie told the truth about the kidnapping 5 years ago. She said someone needed to take the blame for it. That was all I could think to do. She said that. That's why she lied. Called me in the death penalty.
And were you satisfied with that as a witness?
Dolly had died. It was my fault. But I don't really remember her. Maybe I did. Maybe I did push her in.
Huh?
I don't matter no more. Either way, my Dahlia, my sweet teen angel, dead.
I just saw that she's in...
This man is a fucking mess. Also, so is OBS apparently. He keeps kicking me out of my own fucking chat.
After Valerie talked to me in bridge, nothing left to live for. That was Valerie, not my Dahlia.
How can you be so sure? It was raining at the time, and sunset that day at 5 o'clock. It would have already been pretty dark on the mountain at 4:30. Please, Mr. Follis, this is your last chance. You've already taken the fall once for something you didn't do.
A woman. It wasn't Dahlia.
Stop right there. What more needs to be said?
Even if it means the death penalty, even if it means taking the blame for murder, you'll still do whatever is necessary to protect her, won't you, Mr. Follis?
It's like I've seen this before with, you know, Dolly.
I know it's obvious, but he's clearly lying. He's been cursed by Dahlia Hawthorne. He'll probably go to his grave still believing in her.
Mr. Follis?
Even if you can show he's lying, the poor guy will still be cursed. You'll still have to point out the contradiction anyway. That's the curse of being a defense lawyer, I guess.
Well, I have a thing here. And I got... No, that's the wrong button. Sorry, I needed to... Oh my god, OBS is actually going fucking crazy. What the fuck? Wait a fucking minute. How the fuck does any of this fucking function? So, like, the shot was taken from the, like, right next to the 5 yards note on the map. Wait a second. That's the wrong one.
This doesn't make any fucking sense, actually.
should do this. This episode has been nothing but just me fucking up one after the other. Okay, so there has to be something that's like a very clear contradiction here. Nobody in that car. Like... This is the thing. Stood in front of me. Hold on a moment, actually. No, we can't see her feet. That, I mean, like, is she very... Right, never mind. So, like, is it the fact that this is... Wait, do we have the timing on when she left? We do know when she left. The way this is taken really implies that he actually was there first. So, no, she was there first, so... Yeah, okay, yeah, I did get it right.
So when you got to that bridge, no one had a ride, huh? So where on the bridge? You're sure of that?
Yeah, I'm sure.
You're sure, huh? Well then, I'm sure too, Mr. Fallis. I'm sure that you're lying.
Huh, whoa. 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 Whoa, Luigi.
Oh, I would love to hear your rationale for this, Miss Faye.
You want to know who arrived at the bridge first? Just look at this photo. It's perfectly clear. It's obviously the person that came first would be the one at the end of the bridge, right?
Well, that's the victim at the end of the bridge.
Precisely my point. In other words, Mr. Fallis, you must have arrived at the bridge after she did.
Whoa.
Bleh.
Mr. Fallis, could you stop chewing on the ball and chain? It's not gonna come up like that. Please don't get so worked up. We just want the truth.
Oh. Whoa. I'll go up there around 4 o'clock. It's true.
Huh?
I had somewhere to go. I had a special place.
Did you go to the special place before you went to the bridge?
Yeah, it's an old temple about 15 minutes from the bridge. 5 years ago, me and Dahlia, we promised each other that. We swore we wouldn't betray each other. She brought a memento to represent our love.
A memento?
5 years ago, I hid it under base of tree there. No. Special memory for me. This is it. This is what I went to get.
This little bottle on the necklace is your memento? It's quite charming, but it looks empty.
Your Honor, you heard what my client said. He arrived at the scene at 4 o'clock, but then left his car unattended and walked away. He was gone for approximately 30 minutes. With that much time, Dahlia Hawthorne could have easily hidden the body in the trunk of his car.
No. Indeed, there certainly was enough time for it.
I still got a chance. Mr. Fallis, there's no mistaking it. Huh? Mr. Fallis?
Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck off, game. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
That's enough, please.
Witness?
I promised her 5 years ago. If it ever happens, we can't trust each other no more, then we're supposed to drink bottle. Ugh.
What a Shakespearean fucking end, huh? No, stop the trial, Your Honor. We need a recess.
Now we're stupid. I couldn't keep promise. So I did it. I drank this.
Oh, we are so close. Just a little more. It's gotta prove your innocence.
No, don't want that. Don't trust self. Maybe kill again. Kill sweet Dahlia again.
Mr. Fallis?
Mr. Armando. Thanks for the coffee.
Mr. Fallis? And so my first trial ended, suddenly and tragically. He ended with no winners, only losers. I ended up with a wound that got so deep into my soul I thought I'd never heal. I'm sure it was the same for the young prosecutor as well. But one person, the true criminal Dahlia Hawthorne, she left the courtroom with a secret smile on her demonically sweet face.
Unforgivable. That witch.
Mr. Armando.
We were so close to the truth. I was right. It was right there in front of us. You were just a little too soft, Kitten.
It's my fault. It's all my fault that Mr. Fallis killed himself.
Don't cry, Kitten. You're going to make my coffee all salty.
Ha!
I knew it. I knew I wasn't cut out for this.
Mia. Don't you get it? You can't cry yet.
He's got break. Holy shit. Holy fuck.
The only time a lawyer can cry is when it's all over.
Mr. Armando? No matter how tough the
case, no matter how bitter the memories, they always fade over time, and you file them away and eventually forget them.
I mean, gotta say, it's very fitting for the situation. Like, I don't think Odell minds. Like, he'll borrow the theme for this one occasion.
One year later, in this very same courthouse.
Oh wait, no, this is Phoenix.
I myself got wrapped up in that case. Only after that did Dahlia Hawthorne get put on trial for her crimes. The verdict that was ultimately handed down to her was
guilty, of course. Naturally, when the verdict was read, she had a perfect angelic smile on her face. It was finally all over. At least that's what I thought at the time. Unfortunately, couldn't have been more wrong. It's been 5 years, but now something has happened that's made me remember all this.
Oh, so there's even a furthermore reason as to why we go through. Holy shit! No, I just thought that was this very empty and blank bedroom of a, or void of a bedroom. So no, I wasn't paying that much attention to the. I didn't know they could have access to laptops in hospitals at the time of this game. A brand new episode has been added. Well, he needs his sustenance somehow. Which honestly could be a problem of me not paying enough attention to the actual picture. Wait, is this the right one? Yeah, that's the right one. Huh. There's a familiar looking statue. Shikishido, the treasured Korean village heirloom whose name means 7-branch sword. It is said that this sacred sword represents life itself. Though the branches may appear to be infinite, the choice is limitless. Like our destinies, the sword comes to but one end, one merciless point. And when the silver cord, the fragile thread that binds us to this world, is severed, the illusion is revealed and the implacability of fate is finally laid bare. I think I got that right, actually. Implacability. Not a familiar word to me. February 6, 9:48 a.m. Wright and Co. Law Offices. I actually think it's better if I call it quits here on this and switch to Wilds for a moment. I think I'd rather take a moment after that before I start a new case. That was a lot. And also, I don't think I should particularly go too late. So I haven't played any Wilds yet. I've had a rather busy day, so should do a bit of that. So I'm gonna, I'll excuse myself for like 5 minutes while the recording, fixes itself up, and then I'll be online. I'll be on Wilds to. I don't know, do some daily bounties and do some silly hunting, I guess. It's Monday, yeah, so I have a few things I can do. Also, I think I would maybe have the final chance to keep trying the Doshaguma hunt, which I already did get an A rank on, but I could maybe try it with a different weapon as well. But yeah, so I'll be back in just a moment. Bye for now.